Sambonani everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is your most lovely perspectives lady Kalibito and we are here with yet another bang. If you are a regular, welcome back lovely. Please don't forget to like the video and comment down below and let us have a conversation. If you're new, welcome to the community. Don't leave without subscribing. That post notification bell, do the right thing. And let us be perspects. Let us get right straight into the video. So you guys, as you have probably seen from the intro or from the title of this video, what we will be tackling today or what we'll be perspecting about. So today's topic is about depression, guys. I don't know if the pandemic made things worse and intensified things, or it's just a coincidence. What do you think? Comment down below. So you guys, today's topic is about depression. What is depression, how to tackle it, and how to literally avoid it. So please do not regard this as professional advice. Please do seek professional advice from people that are trained to do this, and they would probably know what to do more than I do. So yes, see you right now. Okay, so among the student population, studies show that 1 in 4 students actually are diagnosed with mental health illnesses, and about 40% do not report these cases or actually don't know what is going on with their lives. So if you are experiencing any of these symptoms that I'll be talking about today, or your friend is experiencing some, please do take steps, take action, seek professional help, and let us live a happy and healthier life. Okay. So now, what is depression? So depression is quite a common but serious illness, and if left untreated, we all know it could lead to suicide. But why let it get to that stage? I know it's not easy for everybody to reach out and find help, but surely there must be one person, surely there must be one thing that might get you out of that dark zone. Do you know what it is for you? Do you know what a coping mechanism would work for you? Depression can make you feel hopeless, making things difficult to work, study, sleep, eat, or even complete basic everyday tasks. You find it hard to even wake up and take a shower. But depression now is caused by various factors, and not just one, but a combination of these, which may lead to chemical imbalances in our brains. And because of this, symptoms might not be the same for every other person. Now, to understand depression, it's important to understand what causes it, what causes this disorder in the first place. So according to the World Health Organization, it states that depression is a complicated combination of various physiological, environmental, and biological factors. But do you know what these are? Physiological might be your childhood trauma, might be your abuse, might be your grief, might be your stigma. Environmental might be poverty, might be death, violence, stress, and isolation. Biophysical would be chemical imbalances in your brains. Do you have any symptoms of these? Now, people confuse depression and anxiety, but I will not be getting into that today because it is quite lengthy. If you'd like me to talk about anxiety and differentiate between depression and anxiety, please do comment down below or send me an email at balisaragolika@gmail.com. Alright, so you guys, so first thing I'd like to talk about is self-awareness. Do you know what is happening with you? Are you aware of where you are in your life? Are you aware if you are depressed? Are you aware if you're having a depression episode? what is going on. So I'd like you to answer these 15 questions for me, and we'll take it from there. So the first one is, I'd want you, it's not a question, but think of the 3 most important people closest to you, important to you, and when did you last tell them that you loved them? Secondly, when was the last time someone told you that they love you? Have you experienced a death of a loved one in a year? Are you in a relationship right now? If yes, scale it from 1 to 10. If you're not, rate your sense of self-worth of being in a relationship right now from 1 to 10. Rate your physical health, your mental, your emotional, your spiritual, and your energy levels from 1 to 10. Rate your ability to sleep on a scale of 1 to 10. Think of your 3 greatest strengths. Are you using them? Think of your 3 greatest weaknesses. What are you doing about them? If you get sick today, who will care for you? Do you have anyone that you might call and they jump and come to you right away? Think of someone you confide in and share all of your secrets with. What would you do if you lost them? Imagine you visited the doctor and you were told you have cancer and only have 2 months to live. What aspects of your life would you like to change? Alright, now that you have answered that, do you think you are depressed? Do you think you are having a depression episode? Do you think you're anxious? Do you think you have suicidal thoughts? Do you think you have eating disorders? Do you think there's literally something wrong with you? Now, I'd like to talk about being in a red zone. Alright. So periodic blue moods, grief from loss, mild illnesses are normal occurrences, right? But now, what happens when these feelings become more intense and they're more frequent? What then? This may be a sign of a more serious depression. Mind you, depression has different severities and different levels. But do not be overwhelmed if you think you are in a red zone. Do not be overwhelmed. Depression can be treated successfully. Take a deep breath and seek help. And let us see if we can help you today as perspects. If you have more than 3 yeses, there's a very good chance that you may be experiencing some sort of depression. But don't panic, we are here. If you need help, there's something called an E4 helpline. It is at inc.www.e4healththink.com. I will link it down below. Give them a call, go through their website. I'm not sure if I can get their phone number. If I can, I'll also put it down here. They are very helpful. It's free of charge. Okay, now that we've talked about depression, what it is, symptoms of it, and factors that might lead to it, what now? What do? Seek professional help. Talk to someone. Write a book. Write a diary. Do whatever you must do. Go out. Be social, they say. Sometimes those are none of the options you have. What? First things, I believe it starts inside you. It starts with how you perceive yourself. It starts with how you treat yourself. I believe being kind to yourself. I believe talking to yourself helps. Do that. Pray. If you're a Christian, if you believe in prayer, pray. Do all that you must. Cry if you need to cry. There's this thing about not crying. I don't get what it is. People buckle things up. People don't cry. Why? It helps. Release those tears. Release those emotions. Fight, cry, go to gym, punch a bag, do whatever you must to let all of those feelings out in order to avoid things such as suicide. It gets to a point where people are at the verge, people are at the urge, people can't take it anymore. That's why people decide to kill themselves. And mangala bathi umuntu was happy, umuntu was having the best time of their lives. What happened? But what is behind that happiness mask? What is behind that smile? Have you ever asked a person, "Noma I happy?" I ask Mina personally, a person, "Are you okay?" Alright, and I don't want, I know I don't want that. I need you to confide. I need you to tell me, how are you? Sometimes Nakona is a person that always gives. Sometimes is a person that always hears other people's cries. It also gets to a point where you are enough, where that you can't take it anymore. It depresses you now, whereas umdu. Of which sometimes that's where we need to draw boundaries. As a person that's always there for the other person, that's always there for other people, that's always advocating mental health, that's always trying to help out wherever they can to avoid abanye abantu hurting themselves. But are you okay? Psychologists need psychological help as well. Yes, they are trained. Yes, they're professional. Don't tell me about books. Don't tell me about the degree that you got studying. No. I'm talking about spiritual health. I'm talking about emotional health. I'm talking about how your energy levels fluctuate during the day. Sometimes it's biological. Like I said, it's chemical imbalances in your brain where you can't control it. You can't. And people don't get that. I need you to understand that aspect of depression and the severity of it. Some people may overcome depression with just being out there, with just being in a space with other people, with doing what they love. Sometimes some other people need professional help. Some other people need a certain institution, a mental institution to help them. And angazi why people think when you're in a mental institution, usuyahlanya. Please get educated. Thank you. So guys, I hope you like the video. I don't have much to say. This is a very weighing down topic and there's a lot to discuss. So I thought, let me just do a quick perspect video on depression, as we are during examination season in our institutions, from high school. And my matriculants, good luck and kill it. From to university students that are in the examination season, like, give a hug to someone that you don't know. If you see a person ahamba ibheke phansi, just be there for the other person. It literally, you don't know what that person might be thinking of doing. If you corner, just talk to someone, greet them, and know when to back off. That is very important. Physical appearance of a person, how they respond to you physically. People ongafuna uthetha nawo most of the time may look down, may avoid eye contact, may keep their arms or hands in fists. Know when to back off and know when to intervene. That is very important. Please pardon me for the noise. I'm at rest, so can't control what other people are doing. I know I mumble a lot, you guys. Please do bear with me. And this is just a video that I really didn't plan. It was something that I thought about and like, let's make a video on that. If you'd like a part 2 of this video, please do comment down below, where we'll be talking about anxiety and the difference between depression and anxiety, because people tend to mix the two and integrate them, of which they are quite different. So I hope you like the video. Till next time, bye.